Hello there folks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Been a while since I made a Genshin Impact video. Now this one is intended for beginner players who are interested in learning or finding some good paths to farm the materials needed for their characters. That is why I wanted to present you at first this site. The uh, link is presented here. It is a interactive map which can be used to, it has a lot of these uh,
I
markers
smell rabbit.
that one can use in order to pinpoint things that they really want, so that by this they can actually find specifically marked on the map where certain things are. Now, this part will be showing the exact way for, acquiring Valberries. These flowers always come in fours and are needed for several characters, usually more beginner characters like Lisa and Noelle, in the case one actually is playing them. And in order to ascend these characters, you actually need Valberries. And, they can actually become, you know, kind of demanding because one needs around 30 of these for the level 50 to 60 ascension, and from 60 to 70 ascension I think they need somewhere around 60 or vice or something in that. And it may sound like a few, but when you have multiple characters, you might want to farm these. Now, Valberries are found in this particular area. They can be found probably, I don't know, in other areas, but this area is more than enough because there's plenty of these. Each one of these points, which I pinned to my own map, has four of those. So in case you are looking for a good um, way, right, to farm though, I always start from here, from this waypoint, and take these, right? Or usually go take. I can either go this way, right? Take them like this, then teleport here to take these ones. Teleport here again because you need to go somewhere like this because this one is very high to get. And then teleport back here to get these. Come back, slide, better said, glide from here to take this, this, and this. You may also farm literally everything that um, you know you find in your way, because you can also gain a lot of valuable resources. So now, that being said, this video is only to show you the exact location, so if you're patient enough you can actually look. This is how the Valberry plant looks like. It always has 4 red points, and you collect them in order to farm different points. Killing the hilichurls that you find on your paths is optional, you don't necessarily need to, but in case you end up in a mid to late game situation like my case, you will need the, you know, drops that they have. And since I'm a collector by heart, I always will collect the points. Now once I have collected that, I will quickly move to the next one, which will be situated here by the trees. Okay, we have been disengaged by the hilichurls. No, we're still engaged by someone. Here is the next plant. It has, just like the others, it always has 4. Now I need to change the team because I won't be using Kuching and I need Sucrose.
I can do it.
And instead of Noelle, I will need
I'll take
Barbara.
care of it.
Not for supporting reasons, but it is also wise to collect these as well, because these are always, you're gonna need these C's for something. There is at least one character that needs those. So always try to collect that and disengage if you don't want to, deal with all the hilichurls. You can deal with them in other places. After you've taken that, you simply glide, and the next plant is just there. You simply dive to it and you take them. After you take that, you can simply deal with these, and since I actually have this as a random event, why not actually do it? After all, I'm just interested in the drops that I can take. One of the reasons why I take Valberry specifically for these mages, and then you let your main DPS deal with them. You need Sucrose or any animal character for the animal seeds. Right? And we actually got some decent drops, at least for my level. Then you head on to the next character, to the next needed piece, right? The next needed piece is located... Wait, we need this one as well. It's located here. This is the one. It's located here in between the trees after you jump from this cliff, right? Then you move to the next one, which is again as easy to see. You can spot it from a distance, right? It is this one. They always look the same, right? They have these kind of leaves, and the four are always situated somewhere like that. Then you go this way. Now this is a path that I usually follow because it's kind of convenient to me. Now that you have a pyro character, you can also deal with these as well. Hopefully you get some drops from them. Well, in this case it didn't happen, but it doesn't matter that much. This last one is located in here, okay? So you don't need to engage the hilichurls. Now in my case I actually will do it because I don't mind those masks. You will need a lot of hilichurl items in order to upgrade your weapons and or some of your characters. And of course, as I said, you need a fire character to burn your shields. Okay, burn again.
Absorption test.
The sword did some damage. Well, we didn't get any drops. Now we teleport back, right? And we follow the other part of the map, right? Because we have finished this part, right? I showed you where they are. Now we just follow this path, okay? So let's actually keep up with it. Alternatively, if you have a main animal DPS, 2 animal DPSs will never hurt because they provide you a slight move speed. Now you need to apply some fire because you might end up constantly being frozen. Alright. Okay, not bad drops, at least out of my own point. If you want, you can also deal with these folks. Why not actually? Alright. The drops can be bad, they can be good in some cases, especially when you get more blues. It's also not bad. And the Valberries are located here. Occasionally you can actually come this way and you know you can jump from this part. You can take them without the hilichurls noticing you in most of the situations. Now we simply climb this part and we simply move ahead. When you reach such locations, Razor can easily collect them if you use his hold the E button. Instead of doing a simple strike, you do the hold one, which charges up his attack and then deals a blast which simply farms all of your crystals. And here is the other plant by this, well, it's not empty, but when you get close to it, it suddenly becomes, so that you have a better view of your surroundings. Then you can simply dive in for the others, though I preferably go this way first, because I don't want to dive and then have to climb again just for one. So I go for this one. You instantly see it, it's here, right? It's easy to identify. Now on the map I have marked a spot. Here there are some minerals that you can gather. There are some berries over there. Feel free to mine them. Crystals always spawn 3 days later, right? Once in 3 days. The flowers spawn once in 2 days, as of what I've read. The other Valberries are here, close nearby. Keep the hilichurl near the fire so that his shield is set ablazing. Because wooden shields are broken easily only by pyro elements, so you need either such fires, explosive barrels, which these hilichurls seem to have almost every situation. Now, I kind of lack artifacts because I want to reach level 45. Okay, we got purple one, which is actually an excellent drop, so I don't mind. Once you reach level 45 adventure rank, you are always gonna receive one 5-star artifact, so it will make things much easier for me, right? Now, the Valberry is located in here, and when you come to this, it's kind of hard to pick them up without being engaged by the hilichurls. And as you've seen till now, in many situations, it's not bad to actually farm them as well. Now, once you have taken these, you can actually go all the way back and jump to take these, or you can teleport and go back. Usually, I don't mind, doing the way back. Always blow those barrels, you don't want to blow yourself up. Okay, so they haven't dropped much. Alright. They haven't dropped anything. I'm not gonna, engage all the enemies. Time is precious, so one actually has to keep moving, right? Now we go to the 2 ones that, we left behind. These ones are also easy to spot because, Valberries aren't necessarily that hard to observe, especially when they are here. I collected them yesterday, but when they are here, they will have that white sparkle, so it's not hard to spot them. And each of those plants always has 4, so Valberries. They are plenty and they are easy to collect. The next one is located in here. Once you take this, you have finished this side, so now you have to take these 4. So you teleport to this part. And just like in all the other cases, you just go to the places I marked on the map. Always collect these because you're gonna need them to craft weapons. Here's the Valberry plant. You can also collect the mints. I never used any of these, but okay. Now you have to go here. You can also farm these. Don't forget that after you kill these, they usually explode and they deal some damage. Slime condensates are also good for some characters, so it's not hard. It's actually advisable to, stack upon them. You never know when you get a character that actually needs those. And once you have the elements, you can actually upgrade your character faster. This is the first plant. Greatswords are the best at breaking geo shields. So yes, as I was saying, usually, like I always go through all the enemies that I meet, That's why my gatherings take a long time. So I might actually do this once in several days. I already have enough Valberries, so I don't necessarily need to repeat this, but for the purpose of this video, I have agreed to do this. And the pre-last ones are located... Wait, we've gone past them. The pre-last one is located here the moment you actually climb up. Now what you may also bump into around here is a Chechen mage. She also holds some items you need for character development, right, for character ascension. So also disposing of them is actually not a bad idea. Especially since after level 60 you have a low chance for them to drop, you know, the purple one, which I won't lie, it's actually a very good drop. Now the last one is situated somewhere high, so you actually have to climb a lot, okay? So that's why I decided to make this video. If you follow the paths that I've been presenting, you should have less troubles pinpointing them. Also don't neglect your stamina levels, because you don't want to waste time falling, right? And as I said, I'm a general collector, so everything that I find collectible, I always take it. Except in the case of Elder Scrolls, because it has a limit. Well, it doesn't have a limit on how much you can put into your inventory, but you're slowed down the more you carry beyond the character's capacity. Also, I saw that in Kingmaker, so yeah, that's also a point. So this one is located here, and you know, that's it, the last of the Valberries. They may be in other places, but I find this as, you know, the most condensed area. If they are in other places, most likely they are accidentally one or two. I simply can't care. You will always find enough of these, because if you count these, it's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you know, and each of these times 4, so you will always get 4 times, right? Each of these plants always gives you 4, so you already get enough of these. And considering therefore beginner characters like Lisa and Noelle, which you're guaranteed to get, right? The Noelle, you get her from the introductory package, right? The leftmost wish. And Lisa, if I remember correctly, you automatically acquire her from the story. So yes, these two characters require Valberries. Now you can actually take a look and see. When you click ascend, you'll see that in order to ascend her to level 90, you need 60 Valberries. So um, I don't know how you did it, that you could actually see. Uh, wait, this way? Oh yes. So first you need 3, then you need 10, you need 20, you need 30, 45, and 60. Okay? And you always need the same number. It's always 3, 10, 20, 30, 45, and 60 of a certain item. Okay? This item will differ. Like for example, Razor will require wolf hooks instead, but it's always the same amount. It's just that the item differs. Now, Valberries, if I remember correctly, Rosaria also required them. Yes, so she's the third character. And, you know, Rosaria, Noelle, and Lisa, she also requires these. Okay, so all these being said, hopefully you found this guide well, informative enough. Uh, this is a certain route that I pick, so I don't know if it suits you, feel free to follow it, but at least I showed you the exact ways you can find them on the map. You can also find them on this interactive map. They are presented in here. I may have missed one or two. The point is, I'm not interested in collecting all of them because I already have 200, and you know, I don't need that many anyways. But it is also a good, you know, area, a huge region which has a lot of enemies that I can farm, and as you've seen, I've got some decent drops. And you'll always need hilichurl stuff to upgrade some of your weapons or at least some of your characters. Okay, hopefully this video has been helpful enough. You are appreciated. Enjoy the game. Take care. Ferengian Boar signing out.